The Cornwall Kinsmen Pizza Party has been serving up slices now for 12 years, and they're getting set for this year's edition, taking place March 23rd. I'm joined now with Scott Beck to talk a little bit more about it. Thanks for being here, Scott.
My pleasure as always.
So a pizza party, nothing wrong with that. Tell me a little bit more about it.
Well, as you know, Cornwall is famous for its pizza, and then for the last 12 years, the Kinsmen Club of Cornwall have gotten together and brought in 8 pizzerias so that people can have a nice silent blind taste test to figure out which one they prefer the best. And we're doing it again this year.
That's amazing. As you mentioned, Cornwall is kind of known for its pizza. So how did you feel like tying pizza into a fundraiser for the 12th year is really beneficial?
Well, every year we've been able to do this and raise almost $15,000 per year. So this year we're actually striving for $165,000 to be our total. And if you think about it, whenever you get a gathering, pizza's involved. So we figured, well, what would be better than to have a pizza gathering?
Perfect. Now, what kind of pizza can people expect? Not the places, but the type of pizza.
Well, that's a good question because we do an all-dressed pizza. So that means there's some meat and some vegetables on it, just letting people know ahead of time this isn't a cheese pizza, it's an all-dressed pizza because each one has a unique style or extra flavoring, whether it be the sauce or what they put on the topping. So we ask for all-dressed pizza and a healthy appetite for all the people to come.
That's great. Now, how do people, like you buy a ticket and then you go in, you taste test, there's guest judges as well. Tell me a little bit about the actual process.
Okay, we're set up at the Best Way Parkway Inn. You can buy a ticket at Scotiabank, they're $25 each, or a table of 8 for $200. You come in, and while you're there, we actually serve the pizza to you. The Kinsmen are out in full force, dressed to the nines, making sure that you're well fed. Each pizza comes to your table, slices come to your table with a little number on the top of them. That's how you determine which one you like. And at the end of the night, we'll tell you which numbers they are to which pizzeria it is. And it's a fantastic way for you to sample a wide variety of pizzas right across Cornwall to figure out what's your favorite.
That's amazing. It sounds like such a fun night, and it's obviously going to great causes all around the city. Tell me about a little bit of the money, where it's going.
Well, it started 12 years ago as a fundraiser for cystic fibrosis as being the one. So every year we always write a check out for cystic fibrosis. This year we're also continuing on our tradition with the Boys and Girls Club. Beyond 21 will be receiving a check. The Long Soup Spec Ops Kids program is also going to be receiving support. The Cornwall Mental Health Services will be receiving a large check as well. And we usually find one individual that's facing particular rough health issues, and we try to support them as well.
That's amazing. And now if people aren't familiar with the Kinsmen Club, tell us a little bit more about them.
Well, the Kinsmen Club is a Canadian service club. There's none other outside of Canada, so it's one of ours. And we're approaching our 100th year in Canada, and Cornwall actually has had a Kinsmen Club for running over 82 years. So we have been heavily involved in our community. For example, in the last 10 years, we just did a little tally, we've delivered over $100,000 a year average. That's $1 million in the last 10 years to the local charities. We fundraise through different sources and different events like this one here, and all that money goes right back to the community for serving our community's greatest needs. That's our big model.
That's so great. And obviously, let's go back to the pizza party. Now, if people do want to buy some tickets, find out more, how can they do so?
Well, you can contact us on Facebook. We do actually have a page devoted to it. The tickets are available at Scotiabank. I'm telling you right now, you better go quickly. We sell out every year. So don't wait till the last moment. So on the 23rd of March, which is in 2 weeks, you can have a great evening out for $25 a person. And don't forget, there's also even a dessert pizza. So you walk away very content.
That's great. So that's March 23rd at Best Western Parkway Inn. And all proceeds are going back into the community through the Kinsmen Club. So thank you so much for being here, Scott.
Thanks for having me.
And enjoy your pizza.
Thank you very much.